Hello everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, I do appreciate you stopping by. Look at this great big bottle. This is a monster, this is a over-the-top monster beer, guys. This is the Black Tuesday. This is a 2015 edition that my brother Rico sent me a while back. This is a 19.9%er. Way over the top. Why do you need a 19, almost a 20% alcohol beer? I have no idea. I don't need a beer of that magnitude. You could get the same effect from a 12 or 13%, no more than 15%, but this is almost 20%. So I don't understand why they want to brew a beer of that magnitude. Probably just because they can. Hopefully it's done very well, and I may have reviewed this beer. I don't know. I didn't go back and look and see if I'd reviewed it before, and I probably have, and what year it was and what I gave it. I did not go back. I'm going to drink this like it's the first time I've ever had it. So Rico, I appreciate you buying this and sending it to me. Sorry it's taking so long to get it reviewed, but when I get almost 20% Imperial Stout, those can sit in the closet for a while. It's not going to go bad. It absolutely, this beer will keep for 20 years or longer, guys. But we're going to get it out. This is the final beer of the evening for me, so I decided to jerk this one out. 40 IBUs according to Untappd for the 2015 edition, which is what this one is. Commercial description says, for most of you, Black Tuesday needs no introduction. This beer is our take on a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout. The 2015 edition is the biggest release yet in many ways, clocking in at 19.9% ABV. Rich caramel, toasted malt, vanilla, burnt wood, and anise are just a few of the many flavors in this rich, decadent Imperial Stout. Beer Advocate has from 2019 to 2017 editions and what their ABVs are. 2009, 19.5, 2010, 18.2, 2011, 18.3, 12 is 19.2, 13 is 18.9, 14 is 19.7, 15 is 19.9, 16 was 20.3, and 2017 is 19.5 again. So the 2016 edition, I don't know what the 2018 or 19, if they've done it in 2019, brings to the table. But from the list that Beer Advocate has from 2009 to 2017, the 16 was a 20.3. Awesome ABVs on these beers, guys. Reminds me of what some of the stuff that Avery does and some of the others that make these monster, outrageously big ABV beers. One of these is like 4 beers. If you drink this whole bottle by yourself, you better have a designated driver if you're not drinking it at home, because one of these is enough to get you a DUI in the state of Virginia. So drink responsibly, guys. Don't try to be a big boy and drink something like this. Of course, the 2015 is not going to be available anywhere now, and I don't know if they keg any of this stuff and send it to their Sandy brew pubs or bars or anything like that. These guys are out of California, so I doubt if you're going to see a 2015 edition anywhere, anytime. All these beers have been bought up already, and they're probably in somebody's cellar or they've been drank already. So that's why I do my drinking here, guys. I'm not driving, I'm not hurting myself, I'm not getting a DUI, I'm not putting innocent people and children in jeopardy because I'm a big boy and I think I can drink a beer of this magnitude and drive. Don't be stupid. Don't be freaking stupid. If you're going to drink a beer of this magnitude, even only one glass, please have a designated driver. Take a Uber or a taxi or ride the bus or something. Don't think you're all macho man. I'm going to drink this and I'm going to drive. You're an idiot if you do. So, with that being said, let's get on with this. We've got the vintage, we've got the ABV, and we've got the IBU. So, it is time, and they've got like a wine heat shrunk wrapper on this thing. I'm not going to try to cut it. I'm just going to try to peel the cap off. If I can get this opener underneath of it, I'm not having any success doing that. Another reason I'm not a fan of anything that's got a cork in a cage on it or anything like this that you can't even get the damn opener on it, and you got to do extra steps just to get the damn beer open. So let's see if I can do it now. There we go. Got it. Alright, into the glass we go. We're going to go straight down the center on this monster beer. Alright. Black Tuesday from the Bruery. These guys do a lot of different beers and put them in these great big bottles. I wish they put it in a smaller bottle. And a lot of breweries have done that, but if they're going to charge you as much for a 12 ounce as they are for a 500 or a 750 milliliter, I just as soon pay the money for this if they're going to charge me an arm and a leg for it. Didn't pour very much head. I didn't really expect it to. That's straight down the center pour. And guys, it looks a lot like a porter to me. Dark up here, but I am getting some red ruby tinges through the thin part of the glass. So it looks dark pouring out, but it looks more like a porter because it is not pitch black in the thin part of the glass here, guys. So, and I'm smelling some bourbon notes already. Hadn't even got it to the nose yet. So, and the head is, what it did pour is already dissipated. So let's get it to the nose. Wow, the bourbon is off the chain, guys. When I buy or receive a beer of this magnitude and it says it's barrel aged, bourbon barrel aged, I want to smell that, and this one has got it. Wow. And I don't know when in 2015 they done this, beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of the year. I don't know what their bottling process is as far as when they do this beer and bottle it, and how long they left it in the bourbon barrels. I would pretty much guarantee you that it's first run bourbon barrels. It's never had beer in it before because the bourbon notes are off the chain, and I love that. The aroma is a 10, guys, absolutely a 10. Roasted malt, hint of some molasses, dark fruit. The bourbon is just outstanding, and I really, really like that in a beer. When I buy a beer or have a beer sent to me and it's got bourbon barrel aged across the damn label, and I don't get any notes of that on the nose and barely get it on the taste, I'm not impressed. Because that either means somebody has spent a lot of money, or myself, to get those notes, and they're subdued or not there. So, it is definitely there on this one. Smells absolutely outstanding. So let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Thank you, my brother. You are awesome, sir. Wow, what an aroma. I could smell this all day long. Wow, 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 wow. Here we go. Cheers. Wow. That's freaking delicious. Now, if you've never drank a beer of this magnitude or not used to drinking a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout, this is going to blow your palate plumb out of your mouth. And you're going to be probably face down in the damn dirt. But any of the seasoned craft beer drinkers that are used to drinking this style and used to drinking a magnitude of this ABV, this is an impressive beer. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's probably the tastiest bourbon barrel stout that I've had this year. Wow. That is impressive. Super impressive. But it does, even for me, with the amount of beers that I've reviewed over the last 10 years, I can get the hint of the alcohol. I mean, it's hard. How are you going to hide 20% ABV? It's virtually impossible. So if you're not used to drinking a beer of this magnitude, drink it at home. Drink it at home, because you might have to stagger back to the bedroom and fall down if you drink this whole thing by yourself. And I'm not going to do that. We're going to pour her a glass of this, and this will blow her away. And she's about to be staggering around because she's a small frame lady, 4'7". It doesn't take a whole lot of alcohol for her to catch a buzz. So I'm a lot bigger fella, even though I'm not as big as I used to be. Thank God. This is a tasty beer. It's an awesome beer. It's a well-made beer. And right now I'm going to tell you, it's an outstanding beer. But also, to go along with that, I guarantee you it was not a cheap beer to buy. So, beer sitting in barrels in a brewery takes up space, takes up resources, and it costs more. That's just the bottom line. Then when they put it in these great big monster bottles, it's going to add more cost to that, because you're not buying a 12 ounce and you're not buying a 16 ounce. You're not buying a 500 milliliter. You're buying a 750 milliliter, which is wine bottle size. A lot of beer, a lot of alcohol, a lot of resources, a lot of time in brewing this beer. I would not be afraid to say this beer was $25 to $30 for this bottle. So, Rico, thanks again, my brother. We're going to sip on this, let it come up to room temperature, and we'll come back and figure out where it's going to end up. But right now, it is outstanding. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on this for a little while. Not much spicing in the glass, but didn't expect it to be for almost 20%er. Rich roasted malt, big time bourbon notes on this beer. Awesome bourbon notes on this beer. Off the chain bourbon notes on this beer. Dark fruit, a little bit of bittersweet chocolate or black molasses. Outstanding tasting beer. I loved it. The other half loved it. Not a cheap bottle of beer to buy, like I said earlier, but it is an awesomely well-made beer. And this beer is going to keep for 20 years or longer, being almost 20%er. So, outstanding beer. I enjoyed this thoroughly. This is an impressive beer. Please drink this beer at home. You definitely don't want to drink this beer in a bar or a brew pub, guys, unless you have a designated driver. Please don't drive after you're drinking this beer. It is a monster, outrageous, big. Put your big boy pants on if you're going to drink this beer, and please don't drive if you do. So, final chug. I can already tell with the alcohol content of this beer that I would not drive a motor vehicle after drinking this beer. Most definitely. I've got a buzz on this one, no doubt, and I'm sure she has too, whether she realizes it or not. And I'll be able to tell that here shortly when she comes back in after drinking this beer. She'll be staggering around. It is a monster beer, guys. It is an outrageous beer for the ABV. And if you're not used to drinking this beer, like I said earlier, this may be a super boozy beer to drink if you're not used to drinking this big beer. But I think this is a very, very, very enjoyable beer to drink. Especially for me, not driving. All I gotta do is just walk back into the bedroom and fall down. Awesome beer. Awesome beer. Absolutely outstanding, world class, galaxy class. I love the bourbon notes this beer has. and with the alcohol content, it will make you drunk. It will get you there. It'll put you in the hammer lane super fast. So with that being said, please drink responsibly, guys, on a beer of this magnitude. This is a world-class, outstanding beer to me. It's a 10. It's a 10 plus. It's an 11. And my scale doesn't go to 11. So it is an outstanding beer. It is an awesome beer to drink. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. Over to Beer Advocate. It's a 10 plus for me, guys. Beer Advocate has it at 4.54 world class. I agree with that. And over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 4.59. Probably not quite the best numbers I've seen from either one of those sites, but definitely into their A plus category. So awesome beer. Awesome beer. It is an A plus beer to me, guys. So if you've had this beer, this is the 2015 edition, and the 2016 had a little bit more ABV than this one does. So I don't know why you would need a beer of this magnitude. It will get you into the hammer lane faster than you think you ought to be. So if you want to get your buzz on really quick, this would be a really good one to pour into a glass and sip on it for a while. So I enjoyed this. This is a very awesome beer. So if you had the Black Tuesday, this is the 2015 edition. Let me know what you think, and till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge, guys.